What is going on, guys, and welcome back to John Bones, aka JB. No smooth, no smooth. Just saying, no smooth. Welcome back, guys. So, real quick, something interesting happened yesterday, and shouts out to Taco Tuesday, Taco Thursday, regardless of what the situation is. Brown King forever. Shouts out to Carmelo Anthony for doing his thing, especially when it comes to being a player of the week, setting the third. I told y'all a couple of months ago that he can still get you 20 to 25 buckets. I said that. I remember saying that a couple of months ago. He's still a walking bucket. He can still get you 20 buckets. If y'all didn't believe me, shame on you. Nah, but like I said before, shouts out to Taco Taco Tuesday, Taco Wednesday, Taco Thursday. Every day is a good day for a taco. But I wanted to talk to y'all about a little instance that I had not too long ago. So I actually managed to go up to actual church. Just to go inside, see what it's like. Never been inside a church before. So I wanted to go inside, see what it was like, see what the situation was, that and the third. And me going up to the actual church, realized it was closed. Now, I'm thinking, wait a second. Is a church supposed to be closed? Is it last time I checked, I thought churches were supposed to stay open. I didn't know churches had closed dates. So I go to the first door, it's not open. I go to the second door, it's not open. I go to the third door, it's not open. I'm thinking to myself, hold up, why is the church closed? What's going on here? But regardless of what the situation is, I just completely was turned off by the whole thing. So I left. But lo and behold, I did this at a late night, so I did this like around 9, 10 o'clock, I mean, it's a church. Who isn't allowed to go inside of a church anytime they want to try to talk to God? Who isn't allowed to do that? But regardless of what the situation is, I think I went like around 9, 10 o'clock. So I went like around 9, 10 o'clock. I left. But then I noticed that there's a 24/7 CVS right down the street. And I started thinking to myself, hold up. So a CVS is open this late at night, but a church is actually closed. Interesting. I couldn't really fathom it. I couldn't really understand it, because I'm thinking to myself, the one place that I really needed to go to is closed. The one place that I didn't really need is open. Interesting. I mean, I guess that just goes to show you what people really believe when it comes to how they view churches nowadays. Mind you, I went down to a spot called Eastfalls. So it's predominantly white neighborhood. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, so I guess y'all don't really care about church. I guess y'all could care less about church. I guess y'all don't really want to talk about it. I guess it's neither here nor there regardless of what the situation is. But I said, okay, all right. No judgment. I ain't judging. But I'm just thinking to myself, so the same area, East Falls, has has a Rite Aid as well too. So not only do they have a Rite Aid, but the CVS that I went to as well too. So the Rite Aid was actually closed. The CVS was the one that was over 24 hours. I'm thinking to myself, hold up, something ain't right. So I guess a Rite Aid would be the same exact thing as a church, and the CVS that's open 24 hours would be okay. That didn't make any sense to me. I was confused as to that, why that was. But I mean, like I said before, regardless of what the situation is, I guess that's the thinking when it comes to some people and their mindset. But now I was in a situation where I was curious. So I started asking questions about, some of the people that was in the neighborhood, this, that, and the third. Hey, if you had to choose between mind you, this is late at night, so a lot of people are still walking around. A lot of, Caucasian white people still walking around the area, this, that, and the third, walking their dogs, this, that, and the third. So I asked a lot of them, what religion they were. And I also asked them, hey, do you guys prefer to be in a situation where you're You would rather have a CVS or a Rite open 24/7 or a church open 24/7. Now, a lot of people came up to me and automatically said that they were Christians, that they were Catholics, regardless of what the situation is. And I said, okay, well, cool, that's no problem. But after that, they went on to say, a lot of them went on to say that they would have no problem having a CVS open. Now I'm thinking to myself, hold up, wait a second. You a Catholic person and you a Christian person, but you would rather have a CVS open? That didn't make any sense to me. I didn't understand it. For the life of me, I didn't understand it, regardless of what the situation is. So, I mean, it just goes to show you, like, the mindset and how contradicting it is. If it makes any sense, it goes to show you how contradicting it is. Cause I'm thinking to myself, this Christian person is talking to me about sins and this, that, and the third, and they're talking to me about having a CVS or this, that, and the third open more than a church, which would mean, well, wait a minute, you care more about material things than you do godly things or having spiritual things, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to do. And I'm thinking to myself, well, how the hell can you be a Christian, or how the hell can you be a Catholic and you care more about material things like money is that and the third that doesn't have nothing to do with anything? Again, this is in East Falls, a predominantly white area neighborhood. I'm just speaking facts because it is predominantly a white area. But I'm just thinking to myself, wow, that's you're the biggest contradiction I ever seen in my entire life. But like I said before, it was interesting to go around asking people that question. It may have been a little weird, this, that, and the third, but most of the time, like it was just an honest question because it was something that I was curious about. So I just wanted to see if anybody else felt that it was weird to have a 24-hour CVS compared to a 24-hour church. You get what I'm saying? Especially with the church being closed. That's why I'm like, why is the church closed but the CVS is open? I didn't understand that. But regardless to what the situation is, I'm to be honest, like I said before, I wanted to see. I'd never been inside an actual church before, so I just wanted to see what it was like. Why not? So it kind of turned me off to the whole idea. And mind you, I don't really get anything out of believing in God and not God, being agnostic, being atheist, whatever you want to call it, whatever situation is. At the end of the day, the one thing that was told to me was, and one thing that I kind of still to this day value, you don't need a church or you don't need a building to believe in, God. Like if you yourself are in a situation where you pray to a God or you believe in a God, regardless of what the situation is, you pray to that God, correct? So if you pray to that God, you're talking to yourself inside your head, right? So if you're talking to yourself inside your head, or if you're praying, or if you're thinking to yourself inside your head, what would that mean? Duh, 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 duh. I'm just saying, think about that for a second. And this was told to me. Now, this was told to me by my father. My father actually told this to me, because he's in a situation where he kind of is going along the same lines as I am. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I do pray to God inside my head, and I do think a lot inside my head too. So if I think to God inside my head as well as anything else, and I know for a fact I do all this other stuff as well too, what would that mean? You get what I'm saying? No, but regardless of what the situation is, I didn't understand it for the longest time. I didn't understand it, but now that I've grown to the point where I've grown up, I'm starting to get it more and more. And now I'm starting to appreciate exactly what thinking does for a lot of people and what thinking does for anybody in particular. So, like I said before, that's just a small little tidbit that I wanted to discuss and just wanted to talk about. But getting back to the main matter at hand, do y'all really think y'all need more CVS? Y'all really like CVS's and Rite Aids and this is I'm just being honest. This is just a question to any Caucasian or any white person, because like I said before, the area that I was asking people in is predominantly a white area. There is some mixed races inside there too, but it's predominantly white. So I just wanted to ask that question to you guys. If you feel upset about it, or if you feel as though if you take offense by it, no offense to be taken. I just wanted to get your opinion on it as well too. But I didn't understand that. So, if you want to talk it out or do whatever it is you can do in the comments, you're more than welcome to. But like I said before, man, that's rough. That's a contradiction on top of a contradiction if I ever see one. No, but like I said before, shouts out to Carmelo as always for doing his thing and being the great basketball player and great king that we know he is. Shouts out to LeBron for doing his Bron thing. We're gonna make Burrito Wednesdays a thing. I'm trying to tell you that right now. Taco Tuesdays, Burrito Wednesdays. Listen, we can make a whole cereal Saturdays. I'm just saying, shit, make it happen. Cereal Saturdays. Oh man, come on, cereal Saturdays. Imagine putting together Reese's Puffs, Cocoa Puffs, and Lucky Charms all together in the cereal. You gonna tell me you don't like that? Shit, you can even do Golden Grams and Cinnamon Toast Crunch together. Shit, same time. No, but like I said before, let me get out of here. Let me stop rambling. Let me stop doing all this other unnecessary stuff, but necessary at the same exact time. I got another video I'm going to upload as well too. It's going to be based on 60s, 70s R&B and music. Actually, no. It's going to be based on 60s, 70s Motown artists. Yeah, we're going to take it back to the back, so we can move forward. Nah, but definitely shouts out to the actual all the artists that came up in Motown, the Berry Gordy's of the world, the Temptations of the world, Full Tops of the world, Diana Ross of the world. Of course, we're gonna talk about some of my favorite music that involves them, this, that, and the third. So definitely stay tuned. Learn your music history. Don't be disrespectful. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. If you love music, you gotta start with the, if you want to go back a little bit further to the BB Kings of the world and the Etta James of the world and you know what I'm saying, you can always do that as well too. But like I said before, like if you musically inclined, learn your music history. I know for myself, like I'm in a situation right now where I can't stop learning. Can't stop learning, can't stop absorbing, and I can't stop creating all at the same exact time. So now I'm in a situation where I'm learning, I'm creating, I'm doing a lot all at the same exact time. And it's a great feeling, and it's something that I'm getting used to more and more as I go along. But yeah, definitely shouts out to the Motown artists, shouts out to the start of the creativity and the start of everything that a lot of music is based off of, and the foundation that music is based off of when it comes to that blues, that soulful, that hip hop, that R&B, all that other stuff. It's based off of that, just the vibrations and the vibes of it. Vibes with an I this time and a Z at the end, if you want to make it that way. But yeah, let me I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said before, I'm gonna go get some food first. I gotta go get some food. Y'all know I'm starving. Y'all know this already. Your boy's hungry. So listen, if y'all want to send some bread, if y'all want to send some food, give it to me. Let me know. Nah, but definitely shouts out to you guys. Shouts out for everybody that's been in a situation where they've been following me, listening to me ramble, this, that, the third. Shouts out to you guys. I appreciate it. Always will. All right, stay tuned for some more. Don't forget, as always, to do the thing. And the thing. All right. Peace out.